We're at Wild Birds Unlimited here in Edmonton talking about wild birds. Dave, tell me who Wild Birds Unlimited caters to.
We cater to people who have birds coming to their backyards. We don't cater to people who have parrots and birds in the house.
Okay, so indoor birds are a no-go here. We are a nature place.
That's right.
Okay, so let's say you've got a backyard, you want to set up a bird refuge. What's step one?
It's good to have as much vegetation in your yard as possible. Shrubs, trees, hedges, those are really important, so they have refuges in the yard.
Okay, and then step two would probably be to pick out a place for them to eat out of.
Yes, that's why birds are coming to the yards, is they're looking for food.
Okay.
Because they get most of it from nature anyway, and we supplement that with bird food.
Okay, so what kind of feeders do we have?
So this is a very good all-purpose feeder. It's made out of recycled plastic, milk bottle plastic.
Oh, wow.
You put the food in here, it flows down here and goes onto the tray. And this can accommodate birds on both sides, so it's a good foundational feeder for your yard.
And that's okay for bigger birds?
Yes,
Okay.
well, small birds as well. All birds will go to this.
All birds, so that's a really multi-use one.
That's right.
And then we move to this.
So if you want to have a second feeder that will help to help the smaller birds find a place to be on, especially if there are bigger birds on the other feeder, they can come to this one.
Okay. And that one, the food just goes in the top, I assume?
That's right. It goes into the top and flows down here, and then the birds sit on these perches and feed from the ports.
Little bird perches. Okay, so those are your feeders. Then we need something to put in the feeders. Let's talk about the kind of food you're feeding these birds.
Yeah, it's important to have good quality food because the birds, you're going to waste it if you're not using good quality food.
Yes.
They'll just dump it on the ground.
And then you've got a squirrel problem.
Yes. What you're looking for mostly is black oil sunflower seed. These are black oil sunflower seeds without the shell, so you don't get the mess on the ground. You can buy them with the shells on too. They enjoy those. Some of the bigger birds like to have that. You've got to watch when you're getting your seed that there aren't a lot of fillers in it that are just waste. There are a lot of cereal grains in this, like wheat, oats, and barley, and these are seeds that the birds don't eat, and so you're buying stuff that they're not going to eat.
Okay.
They're just going to dump it on the ground.
What kind of birds are you attracting with this sort of food?
Chickadees, nuthatches, house sparrows, house finches. Depending on the season, you can also attract woodpeckers. This is suet, beef suet, that they love. And chickadees and nuthatches will also eat this.
Okay. Woodpeckers, I would imagine, like something a little sturdier.
Yeah, they like this, a lot of fat in their diet.
Okay, yeah, I relate to that.
Yeah.
Can you set this up in the winter? Is this an all-year-round thing?
Yes, this is a year-round hobby.
Okay.
The birds especially benefit in the wintertime, but also in the summer. In the wintertime, they need a lot more energy than they do in the summertime. In the summertime, they're raising young, building nests, and getting ready to migrate.
Okay, so now is an okay time
Absolutely.
to set up your backyard bird
lots
refuge.
of people get back into it if they're on holidays in the summer. They come back to it in the fall and winter.
Okay, awesome. And Wild Birds Unlimited is the place to do that. Thank you so much, Dave.
Thank you.
If you missed any of this or if you need more information, of course, you can go to our website, ctvedmonton.ca. When you're there, click on Morning Live.